Hi everybody, welcome to the individual daily risk show or whatever it's called. I'm Mark Reed and I actually look a lot like this guy. Now I'm going to slow down a little bit because this is where it's going to get harder, less familiar. Until now we've been doing stuff that should be very familiar to anyone in medicine or science. But now we're going to take a totally different, we're going to start in a totally different place here. We're going to go somewhere totally different and talk about dice. And when I say dice, I mean these guys. These are six-sided dice, of which there are six sides. And actually, for what it's worth, and I'll use this terminology over and over, if there's just one, it's called a die. Now, they make other sided dice as well, die, such as this one, which has, I don't know, 12 sides or whatever. And if you play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, you know about these die. Later on, we're going to talk about how you can create different die using some physical techniques, let's call them. So this one has 20 sides. So let's just think about a six-sided die, a six-sided die. Now, with a six-sided die, the odds that you roll a 1 is 1 in 6. Now, on any particular roll, single roll of a die, the odds are 100% that you roll a 1 or 0%, you know what I mean? But if you just keep at it and keep rolling and rolling and rolling the die, and this is due to something like the philosophy of big numbers or something like that. But if you keep after it, eventually you'll end up with 1 in 6, which is a fraction. Or in this case, if you can see my calculator, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a decimal, 1.16666666. So you don't get 1 out of 6 in one roll. You get a 0 or a 1. But if you keep rolling the dice, you'll eventually get it to fall out like the statistics, a 1. This is a 1, snake eye, if you will. Comes up 1 out of 6 times. Now, conversely, or I guess resultingly, the odds of not rolling a 1 on a single die, six-sided die, is 5 out of 6. And we're going to spend a lot of time with this not 1 concept. So, stick with me. We're going to get there.